is almost Christmas. Where's the time gone? I don't even know. I just got back from Pilates and I love it. This is my first month I've had the membership and I'm already having to put it on pause because I've been traveling so much. I can't believe it's already almost going to be Christmas. I have a friends miss this upcoming weekend, and then I'm already headed back home to see my parents and then back to Hawaii, and I am just so excited. I'm so happy I've been keeping so busy. But first we are going to make coffee. I've been making mocha pot coffee now for a few months, and when I tell you my life has changed, not to be dramatic, but this is like the first step I'm taking before I get a full-blown espresso machine. I don't really have room for an espresso machine yet, but if you don't know, my goal in life is to recreate the brown butter coffee latte from Whole Foods, and I feel like I'm getting closer. Look how cute my holiday cards are this year. I dipped my toe in. I didn't want to go full on family photos, so I put the dogs on and it turned out so dang cute. I'm gonna be doing that all day today and hopefully they make it in time for Christmas. Cheers. Okay, so I was just at home visiting my parents and I've been back and forth all throughout the holidays, and I recently decided well, maybe not recently, but I've expanded my photography interest, and I raided my parents' spare room and I picked up two of my mom's old cameras that are the 35mm. I have a really old film strip. This is just for reference of what I need to buy, but I'm going to clean them up and I think I'm going to use them on my next stint in Hawaii. But I'm really nervous because they haven't been used in probably 30 years and I have no idea how the film is going to turn out until I develop it. And yes, there are places that still develop film, by the way, Walgreens and Walmart I think too, but I don't want to take all of these amazing photos and then the strip doesn't turn out, so that's my only worry. But I'm really excited for these. For Christmas last year, my boyfriend's parents got me this Instax, one of the Polaroid cameras, and it's purple, my favorite color, and I love it so much. I know Taylor Swift has a very specific camera that people always want to know what kind of filter she's using. It's an Olympus camera, and I believe it's an old camera that they don't even make anymore, but every time she uses it, she has the coolest photos I've ever seen. Of course, the new version of that camera is something crazy like $2,000, so I think I'm good with what I have for now. So that's the calm before the storm, and I'm gonna take you through the holidays and let's travel. How fun are these nails, by the way? I think I'm gonna do pink and white for Christmas and all that stuff. But before I let you go, I want to do one more little mini Sephora haul of items that I've gotten, not all in one trip, but recently, and I feel like they are some finds. So the first thing is this Tower 28 SOS Rescue Spray. It's hypochlorous acid, and I had a crazy breakout on one side of my face. I think it was because of some new skincare I tried. This cleared it up so quickly. I got the little mini travel size so I could spray it on the plane and after a workout, and so far I really, really like it. Next, I don't know what's going on with Give Beauty. Does anybody know? I love Give Beauty. I hope they're not going out of business, but I got my favorite eyeliner in bath water. It's like the same color as my nails. A metallic blue. Gorgeous. You know I love a blue eyeliner. I got this I think for $8. I got it during the Sephora sale, 20% off, and it was also half off the original price, so 20% off of that. Please don't go out of business. I love this eyeliner. And then my newest find is Sephora Collection. I love me some Sephora Collection. Look at this cool packaging. It's like iridescent. These are a dupe for the YSL Candy Glow glosses, and they're like a gloss balm stick, kind of like the Fenty ones too. I have 3 different shades and they are phenomenal. I haven't opened this one yet, but this one's like, I think like a purple. I feel like everyone looks good in a purple lip gloss, trust me. And next, I've been dying to try the reformulated Sephora collection lip stains. I picked up 3. I feel like I picked up 4 the other day, but I hate, here's my one qualm, is they don't list, oh yeah, they do. Well, they don't list the names on the packaging. They do on the little thing, but once I rip it off, you won't be able to see it. But just dropping everything. Okay. So the shade, mostly the shade names got me. This one is Naughty Burgundy. How fun is that for the holidays? This one is in shade Coral Sunset. I think I picked this one. Oh, I think I got another one. Oh, the last one I wanted was sold out. It was this girl who looks exactly like Taylor Swift online. And I said, what lip are you wearing? She told me. I think it was sold out, but... And this last one my mom actually got. She was wearing the other day and it looked really good on her. So this is like a purpley color in Daydream. So that's my mini haul, and it is the season to buy presents for yourself and others. Each time I take a flight, I feel like I get ever so slightly better at it. And here's me doing my makeup in the airport. I'm really proud to report that I did not miss my flight and I did not have any overweight bag fees. I spent the holidays with my family and I flew out of Palm Springs International, which I actually do enjoy that smaller airport, although I do enjoy San Francisco International. I like the layovers there. The airport is humongous. There's even a MAC Cosmetics in it. Every time I come back, I forget how beautiful it is. The first thing that we did was go to the beach. Some of the beaches here are so beautiful and we get private access being on base, which is definitely a perk. One of our favorite things to do is go to the beach and barbecue and paddleboard, and one of the highlights of, I would say, my life is seeing this paddleboarding dog. Her name was Tukey and it was so funny. Her owner's in the back there and she jumped off his paddleboard, swam over to us, jumped up to our paddleboard. You can see she jumped right off and just kept swimming. Our dogs, on the other hand, sadly and hilariously refused to get in the water. You can see Vixen here not having it. Jenna absolutely not wanting anything to do with the beach. One of the best things about Hawaii is it's 75 degrees year round. It might rain a little bit in the winter, but maybe for like 5-10 minute increments, and then it resumes being sunny again. It is the weirdest thing. And it has definitely been quite stormy this trip. It's Saturday, the power just went out. We have what little juice is left on my phone battery because I'm a psycho and I've been scrolling. Actually, I've been editing videos, not videos. I've been editing photos that I've taken the last few weeks, so I was getting my groove on with that. So right now we have what's left of my phone and also my ring light, so let's film a video. So luckily before the power went out, I just finished my hair. So I want to finish putting on my makeup, and perfect, 20% of my battery is left. But anyway, I've been loving this Hot Tools iron. I like the really big barrels. I feel like it just makes your hair look like 90s supermodel blowout, but it has been interesting getting used to having the clip again. It's so funny. It seems like such a small thing, but I'm used to the curling one. So luckily I finished that. This morning I made coffee. I was editing photos. We did so many fun things my first few weeks back in Hawaii. We went to a luau. We did snorkeling, which was super fun. Of course, I have the coolest photos of my boyfriend. I look like I'm drowning the entire time. We just had a whole week of just back-to-back all the quintessential Hawaii things, so hopefully I can splice a few of those into the video. My plan for today is to film Best of Beauty. I know it is late once again, but if it's not a late video, is it really one of my videos? But so I'm going to be compiling my favorite makeup and beauty products for the year and doing that later. Hopefully the power comes back on, but I feel like might as well film a Get Ready With Me in the meantime with what is left of my phone juice. So let's get into it. Before we do that, I have to show you some of my favorite items that I saw. I have been looking just for a collegiate sweater that says Hawaii. Don't ask me why. I've just been wanting one of these forever, and I finally found it at Brandy Melville the other day. I used to hate wearing things that had locations on them. I thought it was so cheesy, and now I can't get enough of it. I am a little embarrassed how many things I've purchased. I was joking that I flew to Hawaii just to shop at Brandy Melville because I have this, and this that I picked up. I really love how stores have special items just in certain locations, and Brandy Melville for some reason reminds me of living at the beach, and I really like the quality of their stuff. It's actually not too expensive either. These last few things that I got are not Hawaii themed, but I thought they were so cute. They're just the comfiest, coziest PJ pants out of this heavy cotton material, which I really like, and they have small little purple flowers all over them. I love this little ditzy print, and I had to get the matching set. I went back and I saw they had the shirt, which they didn't have the first time, so I got the little matching shirt, cute little sleep set, and then they also had shorts, so I couldn't resist. Let's get ready while we have power on my phone, and hopefully the lights turn back on soon. Hawaii does some weird stuff. They actually have planned power outages occasionally. I think the power grid is not that great here. It's not a planned power outage that I'm aware of, but then again, I am generally not too up to date on anything like that. I've been loving this Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. It's like rice sunscreen. They have this one and the original. This is like the newer, lighter version, but it's SPF 50. I love the strongest SPF, and I always am looking for a sunscreen that doesn't have white cast on my face, because sometimes, actually a lot lately, I've been doing no face makeup, and nothing's worse than putting sunscreen on, because I put sunscreen on every single day. My desk here and my desk back in San Diego both face a window, so all day I have sun coming in, which is really nice, but you want to wear sunscreen. Nothing's worse than having the sunscreen oxidize and the little streaks all over your face. So this one has really been awesome for me. That being said, I picked up so many products from them, and I feel like one of them did not jive with me because I'm still recovering from a breakout, but I picked up 2 of their products that had honey and bee propolis in them, and I feel like my skin did not like that because I broke out massively twice, and I could not figure out what it was, but I'm fairly confident that was it. But nothing's worse than adding a couple new things to your skincare routine and then something doesn't work, and then having to toss essentially most of the new items because you can't figure out which one it is. So I guess lesson learned. Add 1 new product at a time, not a whole bunch of them. Speaking of products, because I was thinking about what I was going to put in my best of beauty video, and I'm not going to give away all of them in this video, but I just realized I haven't tried a new foundation in so long. I actually just repurchased this Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I think they just came out with a brand new one that I'm dying to try. Whoop. This one has been my go-to favorite since it released for a few years now. I'm repping my Taylor Swift pink Eras Her shirt. I love the pink one. I've been eyeing for it to go on sale, and it was so funny because her whole website had a sale, and I think they knew the girlies wanted the pink. Every single shirt was on sale except for the pink one. I think it eventually did, and I picked it up. But as of today, Reputation TV has not released yet, and I'm dying. That is my favorite album, so I am so excited. I'm trying to prepare myself mentally and my wallet for the amount of money I might drop on the Reputation merch, just because it's my favorite. So it's Valentine's Day coming up, and the merch store released a lover cardigan, and at this point I'm in too deep. I have a cardigan collection, and it was the cutest one, so I had to pull the trigger and buy it. Usually I ship the majority of my purchases I ship and I send to my parents' place, just because it's kind of hit or miss when you order it to be delivered in Hawaii. It either comes 2 months from when you ordered it. So that means if it's Taylor's website, it'll come 6 months from the day you ordered it, or it just never shows up at all. So my parents have been getting tons of packages, and it's so funny. They always joke the amount of packages they get from me. Thanks, parents. Second, 2 years ago, and I remember this, 2 years ago before Valentine's Day, Taylor Swift released this limited edition Lover vinyl of her live performance of the Lover album. And I remember looking at it. At the time, I was in between jobs, and I was like, okay, you don't need this. I'm not kidding you. 5 minutes after I thought that, it sold out, and I've regretted ever since not getting it. And she just re-released a limited edition Lover heart vinyl right before Valentine's Day, so I had to pick that up too. And it's so crazy with Taylor's merch. You never know what's gonna sell out, what's gonna be restocked, what is gonna be like the rarest item ever. And to this day, I am sad that I did not get the the Long Pond Studio Sessions vinyl. And I don't know if anybody remembers. So 2 years ago, I was in Arizona, and it was Record Store Day, and Taylor was releasing the Long Pond Studio, why do I feel like I'm saying it wrong? Long Pond Studio Sessions vinyl. And my delusional self thought I might actually get 2 copies, because I was gonna ask my boyfriend to go to a record store for me, and I was also gonna go to a different record store because I was driving from Arizona to California that day. So I'm like, I'll just hit up the record store on the way. No, I actually ended up going to a record store in Arizona. I was the 3rd or 4th person in line. The store got 3 copies of the album. It was the smallest drop ever. It was a really small store, and they decided it would be fun to do like a hidden 3rd vinyl. So they let in like the first 5 people, and you had to search for this hidden vinyl, which I feel like is kind of unfair. And I felt like since I was the last person let in, even if I found it, I wouldn't have kept it, because everybody in line was there like 4 a.m., something crazy, and they're also a lot younger audience than I am. So it's like, how can I take this vinyl from this 13-year-old girl that's been waiting here since 4 a.m. Luckily, I think she was the one that ended up finding it. But to this day, that's the one that got away. The Ole Henriksen Peptide Lip Balms. Thank you, Suni Lee. This is the best thing I've ever purchased. In fact, I'm almost out of it, and they have shimmer ones now. I'm so tempted to pull the trigger, but I just like the plain one. I wear it to bed. I wear it on no makeup days, and I'm gonna put on some eyebrows. They're really hard to put on while I'm talking and filming, so we're gonna do some editing magic. Brows are on. Okay, I feel like it's starting to pull together. I really wanna do a lip, although I do love this Ole Henriksen lip treatment, but I feel like if I'm going out, I need a full lip combo with lip liner, and I've been loving, where is it? I think it's in my purse. Let me go get it. I've been loving I only have the mini one right now because I got the Sephora favorites, and I didn't travel with any of my really nice lipsticks, but I have been loving the YSL Candy Glaze lip glosses. They're like between a lip balm and a lipstick, and this one kind of looks a little chaotic because it's so tiny, but it doesn't look quite as nice as the original packaging. But the formula, the product is so amazing. I kind of want the full size of this one. I think it's in, it doesn't say the shade of it, but it does. It's the one that came in the Sephora favorites. And this formula is so good, worth the price. I hate it when high-end stuff is actually really good, because I try to have lower end affordable stuff when I can, but sometimes you just can't help it. Also, these e.l.f. lip oils, look at that. They translate so nice on the lips. This is in shade Crystal Baller. It is so glittery and gorgeous. I think I'm gonna have to do a lip, and I totally forgot I have these on. Okay, I wiped off the excess balm, and we're gonna do a liner. I have been loving these LA Girl lip liners. They are such a good price. I think this huge liner was $5. It's just astounding to me, the markup on makeup products, because when you can execute a product this well and make it $5, it's crazy. Went with my little YSL lip mini. It's gonna bother me if I don't look up the name, but this is the little kit that it came in. I cannot believe this was still in stock. These lip softies by Tower 28 are amazing. I just purchased, I think, 5 of them on the website today. By the way, Tower 28, you guys ship so fast to Hawaii. I think the last time I was obsessed with all the other glosses I ordered from their website, they came in like 3 or 4 days, free shipping to Hawaii. So shout out to Tower 28. But this YSL Love Shine Deluxe Mini Lip Oil Stick, it's in shade 201. And it doesn't, I hate it when they don't have the shade names, just numbers, but it's like a rosy color. Going a little bit out of order here, but I'm gonna tried and true this LA Girl Pro Conceal. I love getting the fairest shade. This one I think is called Fairest. Pretty confident it's the lightest shade, but I love just putting it right here, and it kind of makes your eyes pop. I don't have a setting powder right now. I actually just ran out, and I saw so many new nice ones releasing. I saw L'Oreal has one, and Huda also has this ube colored one that I am intrigued by, but this is a good little trick. I've been breaking out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty cute. This pulled together quite nicely. My camera wants to fall off the mirror, but it's not going to. We're not gonna let it. We're gonna have to change out a tailor, but I think I'm gonna have to wear one of my new Hawaii shirts for my Best of Beauty video later. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna get into today. It depends if the power comes back on or not. This is actually the longest it's been out in a bit, so I'm wondering if it was a planned one, because it's not even raining. The day before, it was storming so aggressively. I have never seen it storm here so crazy. I think planes were actually turning around and diverting back to where they came from. The power didn't even go out. And it's sunny today, so I'm wondering if it was one of those planned outages. They do that here, which I had never known until I experienced one while I was home by myself. Of course, isn't that always how it happens? Anyway, I'm gonna get ready now and see what I can do with what's left of my phone battery, and I will see what we get into for today. Is it time to wake up? I think so.